In this game, we are completely destroying the enemies in the early game.
You have slain an enemy. Enemy has been slain. Killing spree. Mega kill. Mega kill. Unstoppable. Monster kill. Your life is worth
But then we started to throw.
it. Destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy rampage. Ally has been initiated. Enemy rampage.
And now the enemies are going to get a level 4 enhanced lord.
An enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat.
Can we actually defend this, now that the enemy's lord is approaching? Find out later in this episode of Mobile Legends Bank C.
Hey guys, as you saw from the intro, this game is one of those games that we are going to have a lot of back and forth because we kind of started to throw the game after getting ahead of the enemies. Also, if you end up enjoying this video, consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like. Smiley face. In this game, I'm going to be using Luo Yi because she got a huge buff in this update. Now her first skill is way easier to hit the target. If you build her like this, you will see that your first skill will almost always be a full charge and you won't have any mana regeneration problem.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
So in this game, my teammates are trying something new. They are going to let the tank solo the bottom lane, and the other two will fight for farm in the top lane. Interesting.
Retreat. Request backup. Initiate retreat.
Farsa wants to harass me, but Luo Yi is also a great mage at harassing.
Our hands. An ally has been slain.
After clearing the minion wave, I wanted to gank the bottom lane, but after looking at the map, I noticed that Yi Sun-shin and Farsa will most likely come to the bottom lane.
Launch attack. Your life is worthless. But initiate retreat.
So I decided to abort the mission. Farsa used her skills on me, but Aregusion flinched because of the sound effect.
Will be limitless. Take it anyway.
By the way, our Martis just went AFK. This only makes the game even more entertaining.
Initiate retreat backup. Everyone has the right to embrace their true self.
I thought it was a good opportunity to gank their bottom lane, but they were waiting to ambush Aregusion.
An enemy has been slain. Everyone has the right to. Turret has been destroyed.
Nice reflex by Yi Sun-shin.
Our victory. Initiate retreat. Request backup.
Martis is losing against Guinevere. I'm going to try to help him.
Ally has been destroyed. You have slain an enemy. Like a string bubble, you are totally under my control.
Looking at the enemy's movements, it's quite obvious they will go to the bottom lane next.
Initiate retreat. An enemy has been slain. Your life is worthless. Ally has been slain. Killing spree.
Here, I can see that Pharsa will attempt to defend the bottom lane with her ultimate, so I decide to flank and stop her from doing that.
Launch attack. An enemy has been slain. Your team destroyed a turret. Let my will bend the earth. Loneliness never bothers you.
Just look at the insane amount of damage from Lo Yi. I bet more and more people are going to start using her again. I think I should have been able to kill him there, but for some reason I couldn't cast my first skill right away. But anyway, you guys can see how much I'm annoying their hyper carry, so he's having a hard time farming.
You are failing. Launch attack. Warriors. Turtle resurrecting soon. Initiate retreat. Been slain.
Victories will
Let
be
my
limitless.
will bend the earth. An ally has been slain.
Here, I was quite surprised at the insane amount of damage burst from Lo Yi. I did not expect that.
Let my will bend
Your
the
life
earth.
is worthless, but I will take it anyway.
Initiate retreat. Ally has been slain.
Everyone
Turtle resurrecting soon.
Instead of going back to base, I noticed that the bottom lane has a lot of free farm, so I decided to go farming instead. Remember, it's all about efficiency. This might be quite risky, but since our Johnson is about to crash them as well, I decide to still going. You will notice that throughout this whole game, Gato Kacha and Guinevere will be chasing my nuts.
Our victories will be limitless.
I noticed that Bane will probably keep pushing the top lane, so I decided to use Surprise Mother Nature no Jutsu. And with the data I acquired from our previous fight, I was pretty confident I could kill him.
Fight.
Like most Pharsa users, instead of going back to base, She will still hang around the area and all from a safe distance.
Never look back if you have
Bend
nothing
the
to
earth.
regret.
Monster kill. Our turret is under attack.
Your life is worth
Destroy the turret. Our turret has been destroyed. Our turret is under attack.
it. Never look back if you have nothing to
Okay, once again, I really didn't expect this insane damage from Loyi. I got too used to her nerf, but now it's confirmed. She's definitely back in the meta. Bane seems to be alone, but it was actually a trap. I got super baited.
future of Cadia Riverlands is in our hands.
There are many of them dead. We should definitely push their base now.
Launch attack! Launch attack!
But not like this.
Team destroyed a turret! Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain.
Loneliness never bothers me.
Let my initiate retreat!
I was still shocked by Johnson and Martis that I completely forgot I had Winter Truncheon.
Your life is
An
worthless.
enemy has been slain. Let my will bend the earth.
You are fair, Oriental warriors.
Initiate retreat! Initiate retreat! Enemy rampage! Ally has been
Okay, now the enemies are making a comeback. This looking spicy.
Our turret has been destroyed. Our base is under attack. Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
Martis is fighting the enemy when two of our teammates are dead.
Shut down. Our base is under attack. Has been slain. Lord of Let my will. You have slain an enemy.
My concentration is getting a little bit shaky. I should have ulted first, then use the Winter Truncheon. Remember guys, don't let the action of others affect your focus. But still, it wasn't too bad. We managed to kill two of them, so now they won't be able to keep pushing.
Initiate retreat.
I'm trying to do a surprise gank to their carry if possible.
Take it anyway.
Oh shit, I messed up. I didn't take into account Yi Sun-shin ultimate.
Initiate retreat.
And because of this mistake, we lost the game.
Initiate retreat. An enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat.
You guys can all put the blame on me, I will take it. If you want to dislike the video, I will understand. If you want to unsubscribe, I won't be surprised. GG. Thanks for watching.
お願いネスコお兄ちゃんまで死んでしまうわよ
Invisibility lies in the defense, the possibility of victory in the attack.
Let my will bend the earth.
Loneliness never bothers me.
Shut down. Mega kill. Launch attack. Wipe out.
It would have been better if Johnson was tanking the turret instead of driving, so we can end the game. We definitely could have been able to end the game if he only knew about using his body to tank the turret and let Milla finish the base.
Initiate retreat.
I'm going to try to snipe their carry.
Bend
Embrace
the
their
earth.
true self.
My ultimate teleported Milla outside of the bush. XD.
An enemy has been slain.
Like a string puppet, you are totally under my control.
We're getting desperate to end the game.
Initiate retreat.
We lost so much HP already, it's better to back off now. Maybe we can wait for Johnson to crash again.
Never look back if you have nothing to regret.
Launch attack. Request backup.
The future of Cadia Riverlands is in our hands.
An enemy has been slain. Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain.
Okay, that went extremely poorly. Looking at the map, there's a very high chance we can ambush and instant kill their marksmen before they have any time to react.
Your life is worth it,
Request backup.
but I will take it anyway.
An enemy has been slain.
Our victories will be limitless.
Let my will initiate retreat.
The future of Cadia Riverlands is in our
Now that Bane is fully built, I can no longer kill him by myself.
Enemy has been slain.
Not today, my friend. After that fight with Bane, I realized that if I have some sort of spell vamp item, I probably will have won that fight. So I decided to replace Divine Glaive with Concentrated Energy, and this was definitely the right decision, which you will be able to see later into the video.
Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat.
loneliness never ends.
They know that most of us had to go back to base to heal, so they are using this chance to take the Lord. But we still have to fight now.
Request backup.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. This is where they die.
I want to kill their Farsa first, because she's one of their main damage dealers. Oof, that's one of the most intense and epic fights. And remember, I'm using a support mage hero instead of a carry.
Everyone has the right.
Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, Consider leaving a like and subscribing. Thanks.